Now, now you see over here, let's say if you have to draw the glucose molecule, right? Okay, and if you have to differentiate between alpha and beta glucose, how would you do that? Okay, so you see this hydrogen, okay, its location will tell you if it's alpha or beta structure, okay? So guys, look, if hydrogen is on top, okay, so like hydrogen is alpha and sigma, yeah, okay, like that you have to remember that it would be the alpha glucose, okay. And then if hydrogen is at the bottom, okay, so you will remember from B, okay, that the beta glucose is the one where hydrogen is at the bottom, okay. Now let's just say if you have to draw the structure, okay, all right, how would you draw that? You see these hydrogen are making like a V, you know, are you getting it, huh? These hydrogens are making a V kind of a structure, right? Okay, and then you place the OHs around it, right? Okay, and on top over here, it's always CH2OH, okay? And opposite of it, there will be hydrogen, right? Okay, and that's how you draw the main structure of the glucose molecule. Now let's just imagine that you have to do the glycosidic linkage, like you have to join them both and make one molecule. How would you do that? So how would you do that is you would remove OH from here, okay, and you would remove H from here. Then you would write H2O over here. If you forget to write H2O, your 1 mark would be deducted for no reason. Okay, so H2O writing is very important. Then what you do is this, you copy everything over here except the OH. Okay, so that means you write this over here. Okay, we already know. First of all, for your ease, you draw these lines. Okay, now what do you do? Over here, you write C2OH and then you write H over here. Okay. Please refrain from drawing the double lines. Okay. Alright. Then I write hydrogens over here in the V form. Okay. And since hydrogen is at the top over here, I will write hydrogen over here. Now over here, I would write OH. Okay. It's always good to connect O with this bond over here, right everybody? Now what we'll do is that since we know that this will be connected to the other sugar molecule, okay, we'll leave it half only, not draw it full, okay. Then we draw this structure as it is, okay. So for example, you draw it over here like this, okay. Try to draw as precisely as possible. Then you're writing OH on the top, H at the bottom. Then you're writing H at the top. You know how we form the V structure? Yeah, we write this and then we write OH here, OH here. Okay. Then over here we write hydrogen and then over here we write CH2OH. And then this oxygen, which is still there, it will be bridging up between the two glucose molecules, okay, and this oxygen will be formed over here, okay. Are you guys getting it, huh? And this bond over here is known as glycosidic linkage, okay. And this process over here, which is combining two molecules together by removal of a smaller molecule, this is known as condensation reaction, okay. An opposite of condensation reaction is hydrolysis, okay. Hydrolysis is a reaction in which a water molecule is added and then this bond would be broken and then OH and OH would be formed back. Got it everybody?